we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Just a terrific performance there of the Canadian National Anthem by Linda Lynn. A special start to this evening, and we'll be back in just a moment.
They gon' know me as legendary. When he stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we get married.
Yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option.
How about that pass? Come on, that was amazing. Nice.
Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. Alongside Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson, the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce. And a look now at the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Brooklyn Nets. Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie?
Hey, Brian. Well, last season, Fred VanVleet signed the biggest contract in NBA history for an undrafted free agent. And he went on to set more records. His 54-point game, the most ever by an undrafted player, and the most ever by a Raptors player. His mantra has been, bet on yourself. And guys, it sure is paying off.
That it is, Allie. I like that. And we talk about rookies getting early playing time these days. Chris, you were counted on in your first season.
Yeah, and it was fun, BA. I mean, my rookie year at Golden State, I averaged over 30 minutes a game. Baptism by fire, but it definitely helped my game grow.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Dinwiddie and Beal comprise the backcourt. Rui position, filling out the middle. And for the Raptors,
Here we go.
Anunoby the 3 with Siakam at the 4. Fred VanVleet out there with Goran Dragic. And it's Birch in at the 5. VanVleet outside. Back to Birch. And Birch slams it in.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Dragic against Dinwiddie. Hachimura outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
No hesitation from Hachimura. Once he spots the open man, gets the ball right to him.
Here's Dragic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell.
First team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Goran Dragic. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Beal against VanVleet. Back to Beal. And the layup is good off the glass.
See how polished Bill is, able to burrow his way inside close to the basket and capitalize?
What I admire about Bradley Beal is his steady growth. Not just in his overall game, but how he's embraced becoming a leader. He's someone his teammates really look up to.
Puts up the 8-footer. Siakam, no good. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Out to Beal from outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Beal's got 5 now. Boy, Beal's rise continues to impress. Every season, Grant, he improves as a scorer especially.
And the older he gets, the more wisdom he attains. Both on and off the court, his guys expect him to lead the charge. It's something that he takes great pride in. Want to score in the NBA? Hicks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Hachimura with a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Hachimura. Stolen by Siakam. And a fast break now for the Raptors. The open shot by Van Vliet. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Van Vliet's got his second basket on the night. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. And here is Harrell. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Beal into the lane. And then Beal with the dunk.
I like watching Beal finish with authority. He doesn't mess around when he's knifing his way to the basket.
And so here is Toronto. They trail by 1. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. He buries it from 3. 7 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Dragic against Dinwiddie. Harrell, a screen on Dragic. And Beal launches from deep. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Van Vliet against Harrell. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Birch. Washington with a rebound. Dinwiddie outside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Van Vliet, the pass to Birch. Back to Van Vliet. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. For 3, Dragic. And the Raptors, another 3.
Spacing the floor with his shooting ability. Dragic showing he has the touch to do damage from deep.
Dinwiddie against Dragic. The 3 is up. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. The Raptors with a lead. Dragic outside. To the paint. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. In the 3rd spot, Fred Van Vliet.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Here's Dragic. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
What a shot from Dragic. His mechanics are so strong. Those mid-range buckets are easy money for him.
It's a T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew.
So for the Wizards, Kuzma's checked in for Hachimura. Avdia comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Kispert is subbed in for Bradley Beal. Washington has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Here's Avdia. Anunoby covering. To the middle. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Here comes Toronto on the push. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Fred Van Vliet. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for Anunoby. And he sinks the second. Washington trailing. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Kispert. Down low. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
His first personal foul.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And the Raptors with some changes. Achua's checked in for Siakam, and it's Trent in for Van Vliet. That's good from Harrell. And a full 4 years of college play, Grant, makes Corey Kispert something of a rarity in the modern league.
And I'm glad you brought that up, B.A., because, you know, that time really paid off for him. He only got better over those seasons, becoming even more confident of a marksman.
Now here's Dragic. 7 points in the game. Kicks it out to Barnes. Takes the three. Rebounded by Kuzma. For Washington, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, rejected by Boucher. Here they come with numbers in transition. For three, Dragic hits the three-pointer. Dragic has got 10 points in the game.
I mean, I don't always like the three on the fast break, but the D was set up well inside.
Pass to Kispert. Now Harrell. Blocked! Now Dragic. He's got 10. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. Washington has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Inside. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Wow, you see how fast he got off the ground? I love whenever Kuzma rises up to throw it down.
Pass to Boucher. Dragic with it. Drops in the layup for 2. 12 points for him.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Dragic against Dinwiddie. Here's Kispert from downtown. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
Barnes, it's good.
And that's just a veteran play. Dragic with the great recognition, running the offense to perfection.
Pass to Kispert. Tries the spin move.
2 minutes left in
It's
the
Avdia
first.
on the wing.
2 minutes.
Off target from 3-point range. Toronto has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Dragic passes to Boucher. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Boucher. 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's the three. Dragic misses. Washington has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Harrell. Achua with a steal. Here comes Toronto on the push. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And I just love how active Dragic is. Consistent at looking to score, which draws the D's attention.
At the line for
And a
your
moment to
Raptors.
look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Raptors.
Taking 2 shots.
Three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
He's perfect from the line this time. For Washington, they've got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Here's the screen by Bryant. Knocked away and stolen by Dragic. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Trent, the pass to Dragic. Oh, there's the alley.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Beal outside. And again, Washington, no good. Outside Barnes. Over Avdia. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And for the Wizards, they're shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The 6'10" Bryant is solid at drawing contact, especially when he's doing his best to
Second
score.
team foul.
No good on that one.
Shooting for Washington. Thomas Bryant. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Dragic. This one for three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Toronto, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with his team playing well floor, Goran Dragic says they've still got to be locked in.
It's easier to play at home. You're playing in front of.
Grant, there's nothing like home cooking.
That's the truth. But you've got to be wary of those trap games. Like he said, you got to bring it, no matter where you're playing.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
And so in the game for Washington, Dinwiddie and Beal comprise the backcourt. Thomas Bryant out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the three. Now here's Siakam. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The kick out to Van Vliet. They shoot again, and he takes it up and lays it in. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Dinwiddie against Van Vliet. Bryant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
As a center, Thomas Bryant is usually all about point-blank shots, but he's got some pretty impressive shooting.
Prend beaucoup de plaisir à jouer sur ce match. C'est du beau basket. C'est du beau basket. Alors qu'on a vu la Dinwiddie qui, alors il a mis le temps pour prendre l'espace, Brian, pour rouler vers le panier. Et finalement, après beaucoup de temps, là on espérait, là il aurait pu partir, Brian, mais il ne part pas, et là, finalement, il part, l'appel est là, la passe est là, et là, en fait, l'erreur qu'on fait, éventuellement, c'est, là, il fallait la remettre. Là, au lieu de partir au cercle, il eût fallu éventuellement la remettre sur Kyle Kuzma, qui était ouvert, bien que Anunoby aurait pu reglisser, mais bon, ça fait quand même une faute sur le shooter, donc, peut-être Bryant tirera bénéfice.
Yeah, Thomas Bryant is a guy that really shoots it well from range, C-Web.
He's certainly a threat at the arc and in the paint, and he's consistent as a shooter. I mean, back in 2018, he was shot 14 for 14 in the season.
Now here's Trent. And Bryant pulls it down. Washington's got 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Dinwiddie passes to Beal. Offline with a 3. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Trent. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Dinwiddie on the attack. Got a hand on it. And let's send it over to Allie Force.
Thanks, Brian. Well, just about every discussion of the NBA trade market comes back to the Washington Wizards. An all-star shooting guard Bradley Beal on a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 3 seasons. Something's got to give. And guys with Beal possessing an opt-out after this season, expect those talks to intensify.
Yeah, that's a good point. And the Wizards with possession here after the basket by Toronto. Beal, no good.
And with the ball in his hands, that's his high percentage. It's just a fluke piece.
Van Vliet finds Siakam. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Beal with it. He's picked up by Birch. Beal, the pass to Dinwiddie. Bryant outside. To the inside. Beal. Oh, Siakam with the block.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
Le jeu est vraiment,
His
vraiment différent.
energy is unmatched.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Beal's shot is good.
His three-point game is heating up. That's his second three of the quarter, third overall.
On prend vraiment du plaisir à jouer là.
Pass to Siakam. Here's the floater. Goes up again. That one drops for him. Siakam's got his first 2 points of the night.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Beal with a screen on Van Vliet. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And the Raptors call time
Il est
here.
capable d'aller au cercle et vraiment ça joue, c'est vraiment bon, c'est vraiment très très bon. Voilà, il n'y a rien à dire de plus, c'est excellent, gameplay exceptionnel. Merci le Xar d'avoir retravaillé la défense, c'est un plaisir de jouer à ce jeu.
So for the Wizards, Harrell's checked in for Bryant. Hachimura comes in for Kuzma. And Kispert is subbed in for Bradley Beal. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Trent's shot is off. Also affecting Siakam's draft stock, huh? He was 3 or 4 years older than many of his peers.
But what's interesting is that player evaluation has become such a science. But sometimes the variables can lead you astray. You have to go by the eye test. Siakam was in that cohort.
And the basket by Hachimura.
Oui, ça joue là, ça joue,
Does not like
ça
to
joue,
hesitate when he likes a shot. Gets the mid-range look.
Montre du jeu.
The drive by Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam.
Attention à
And there's the
Siakam.
lob.
Oui.
And here's the fast break.
Prépare, la propos est passé.
Hachimura outside. Shoots over Siakam. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that. His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Remis dans l'axe.
Here's Van Vliet. Ooh, Harrell with the denial.
Athleticism with the 7'4" wingspan. Harold doesn't block a ton of shots. He got all of that one. He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 6. Hachimura outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
C'est de la balle.
Outside Anunoby.
Ça fait mouche.
Now here's Birch. Pass to Siakam. And he converts the layup. Siakam's got 7 now in this quarter.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Now here is Harrell. Now Hachimura. Back to Harrell. It's stolen by Trent. And now the Raptors on the break. And Anunoby for 3. That shot off the mark. And Washington the other way now. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Harrell. Blocked. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Birch. He got a piece of it. Here's Kispert. He's guarded by Birch. Trent with a double. Here's Kispert. Fires from deep. And they get it back. Hachimura, right side. Stolen by Siakam. Here's Trent. The putback controls the rebound.
L'interface de passe, c'est l'énorme
And the
problème de ce
Raptors
jeu.
lead by 10.
C'est de la
And right now,
merde.
they're
là.
+8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
To the paint. It's stolen by Birch.
Il faut faire de la loupe là-dessus. La loupe, la
Here
loupe,
they
la
come
loupe,
with
la loupe.
numbers in transition. Here's Anunoby. The rebound by the Wizards. Now a timeout called by Washington. And injuries are part of sports. Sometimes the team has to hold a player back and say, you're not healthy enough to play. Chris, that's got to be a tough conversation.
Yeah, and teams, they're more
Pensez
cautious
à
now.
loupe, on n'est pas assez branché à
Players can
loupe.
get angry, but you got to respect an organization that's looking out for you. Think about it. We've had some pretty horrific injuries where maybe the organization should have been more cautious.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Barnes comes in for Anunoby. And Dragic has subbed in for Trent. The Wizards have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. 1:46 left in the second period. Sends it home from three-point land. Beal's got 9 points in the quarter.
Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter, 4 already for the game.
Here's Van Vliet. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Ils ont 9 points d'avance.
At the line for Toronto. Fred Van Vliet. 2 shots.
C'est Raptor, mais là vraiment il y a un plaisir à jouer qui est énorme. Qui est énorme. Je suis pas sûr de jouer une partie complète avec les WizKids, mais c'est
That
très
free
très
throw
fort.
good from Van Vliet.
On y est là, on est à NBA là.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And Washington has possession. 9-point game. Dinwiddie passes to Beal from deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Birch has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
The shot misses, and Washington the other way now. 1:02 left in the second quarter. Pass to Beal. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him
Il
to the
était sous le
line.
panier, je
It
sais
could be
pas
a
comment il s'est
three-point
retrouvé
play.
là tout seul Bill.
Scoring ability of Bill
Tout
is so
seul
impressive.
Bill sous le panier. hein.
Score Bradley Bill continues to improve. I mean, in addition to his scoring, a capable passer, and he's focused.
Bilou
on
il met
becoming
60
a
points par match.
And the Raptors making a change here. Chua's checked in.
Et il a mis un match, il a fait un match à 60 points. Mais on se concentre, on essaye de pas chier le lancer franc.
Free throw drops for Beal.
Tout juste.
You know, he's just the top player at his position. I mean, Bill seems to kick his game up a notch every year in this league.
Bradley Bilou.
Pass to
Il est
Boucher.
Bilou.
Dragic up top. He's covered by Dinwiddie. And again, Toronto no
Ah, bien
good.
joué.
For Washington, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Bryant with it.
Les défenses, c'est plus les défenses de Mickey.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. And it's off from three-point range. Toronto has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Boucher. And here's Dragic. Van Vliet outside. Here's Boucher for 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And so it's Toronto. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back to the game after this break.
Alors voyons le halftime show.
Hey folks, getting into that first half, Fred Van Vliet doing all sorts of damage. Well, no doubt about it, fellas, he was cooking out there.
Well, what's he cooking? You better make enough for everybody. One play for me,
Putain,
Ernie.
le Shaq, il est vachement mieux fait, quoi.
Well, you better keep cooking if he's gonna share it with you.
All right, now checking out the game at hand. Fred VanVleet has had himself a nice first half.
He's been excellent so far, shooting with great efficiency, carrying the offense. They have to be talking about him in the locker room, thinking how they can stop this guy.
On le laisse jouer là.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with
On a
Ryan
meilleur field goal
Anderson and company.
percentage, dominer au rebond. Puis bon, en défense, quoi. Pas mal, vraiment le time show.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And happy you could join us.